Hello, welcome back to I Create For You. Today is Whatever Wednesday. I wasn't really too pumped to do a video today. I had a little bit of personal issues. I'll just leave it at that. And so I am going to do it anyway because it is important for my mental health as well as others. So I'm going to scoot you down close. And you're probably gonna get sick of me talking about this topic, but I'm going to do it anyway. And if you're sick of it, you can click off. But I don't think you'll be sick of it. Hopefully not, because I'm really working on my positivity and helping others through my struggles. So this is what it is. It seems weird, but since the passing of a friend who seemed to effortlessly campaign for positivity, encouragement, inspiration, and motivation in the things that he had done, and had a small turn of events that led to a very tragic loss. But the majority of his life on social media, which would be YouTube, consisted of being there for others before being there for himself. And so, in honor of him, not to gain subscribers, not to gain revenue, which I do not get paid at all for any of the YouTube that I do, because I do not have the amount of subscribers to qualify for that, or the watch time, which is fine for me as long as some of my messages reach someone who needed it at a certain point in their life and may have helped them or inspired them to do a little more. I'm all for it. That's all the only payment I need. So, weird things have been happening, whether it's coincidence or just meant to be, but since the loss of this person, I decided that I would continue on his legacy, the part of his positivity and inspiration, motivation, and positivity, encouragement, all that. I was already doing that on my shorts on this channel, but I expanded out after that because I thought, you know what, we need more. We need to push this more because there's too much crap nowadays going on. Dumb stuff, petty stuff, childish things that you would never think that people in their age bracket would do. I mean, it's just the world's going to crap real quick. I've got grandkids I'm worried about because they're going to have to grow up and deal with the world we're leaving them. And it's not fair to them to have to push through bull crap. So much negativity. And it does trickle down. How you act, how you respond to things, how you carry yourself, how you treat others. That all trickles down to your kids and grandkids. And so anyway, like I said, things have been a little tough. I had problems of my own, and seeing someone else struggle as much as he did and being at a point where you can't help them because they don't want help, or they feel that they're at the point that why bother. I'm hoping I don't get to that point. Believe me, I've been to that tipping point several times. But since all this had gone down and I decided that I wanted to push a little positivity, and I decided that I was even going to do a random acts of positivity Facebook group where the things that I do hopefully reach people who need it, and they can post on there how it affected them, or that they found it. Even if they just found it, they really didn't need it, but they posted anyway. Hey, I got this message, I got this rock, I got this card, I got this puzzle piece, I got this, I found this, so this was in my path at the right time, or I'm really glad I got this. It's not something that relates to me, but I'm going to pay it forward. I'm going to make sure someone else gets the message who might need it. So that's why I came up with that Facebook group, because I used to paint rocks, and a lot of the times you put it on the back of the rock where they should post it, and then you find that your rocks travel pretty darn far. I had one go as far as Japan and was posted. So that's a pretty big deal to me that it traveled that far. And usually when you do rock groups, they have themes each month, so it's not just one topic. But my positivity group is you can post anything in there that positively affected you, or things that you want to do to better someone else's life at certain times. I even had someone see the rocks that I painted for this my friend who passed, memorial rocks that I painted, and I've had them in a short. They were inspired to paint rocks also with I think it was their grandchild. They're either their daughter or their granddaughter, and they're going to be painting rocks. I'm sorry if I misspoke on whether it was your daughter or granddaughter, but yes, so that makes me feel good, you know. So anyway, after I made this post that I wanted to do this Facebook group, created the Facebook group, and I don't have that many members. You know what? One other member than me is awesome to me. I reached at least one person, enough for them to want to be a part of that group and spread positivity or spread whatever. So, as I was cleaning my craft room the other day, I had forgotten, way back when I was doing journaling and such, I would get these calendars, you know, the regular calendars that you get that are any theme or whatever. I used to do penny shopping, and I got a ton load of calendars one time, and I noticed that when you have a calendar, I wish I would have brought one down to show you. Better show you it, explain it. When you get a calendar, you know they have those big pictures on and for each month. And if you flip the whole calendar over, in the back, they have squares that show everything that is in that calendar for each month. What each picture is going to represent, right? So I was cleaning out my craft room and getting rid of some stuff that I really wasn't using, or just sitting there, had no purpose, and I want to move it on, purge it, and let someone who could do something with it do something with it. So I came across these squares that were on a calendar that I had cut out, and I'm keeping them because I'm going to make sure that I put them around for messages. These are the things that were in this calendar for every day. Let me see if there's more than one here. These were like an encouragement calendar. Be kind, love yourself where you are right now. Positive vibes only. You are brave. Anything is possible. one day at a time. I want to make sure that I'm getting all these on here. I'm going to pan out a little bit just for this, because there's going to be a few of these. Today is a good day for a good day. Make it happen. Another make it happen. You can and you will live in the now. Another make it happen. And dream. Now, I don't even know, some of these are stickers even too that I had. See, some of these were even stickers that I had. But most of these were things that were on a calendar for each month. And so I cut them out of the calendar. Let me see if I can find these. See? I cut them out of the calendar. So I'd have them to put on cards or whatever. But these I think I'm going to use, and I'm going to put in, I'm trading ATC cards, artist trading cards right now. I'm going to put these in those envelopes because they're small enough to fit. Because you always send little extras when you send one of your cards that you make. So that's where these are going to go. And I had just come up upon them, and it was just like, wow. I even forgot I had them. But at that moment, it was like, I wasn't searching and I found them. I also had these little stickers. Life is a dream. Realize it. Life is love. Enjoy it. Life is a song. Sing it. And another one of these. Life is a song. Sing it, but with a different flower. These are stickers. These are going to be going on my cards that I send out on the back. Like where you close it in the envelope. So I'm also part of groups that are called, they have free printables and designs, and what those Facebook groups have in them are people who create. You request, can you make something that has to do with a cute cat on a summer's day? And these people will create. They'll create writing paper, they'll create pictures, little memes, whatever. They'll create in there, and then they'll put up in the top, you know, if you requested it, you know, for your personal use or whatever. They will actually do things on their own where they will come up with things and themes, and they will say, inspired by another request, here are some Native American theme papers, stickers, whatever, use as you wish. And so you can save them to your phone, print them out, and then you have them to use as you wish. So there's no restriction. They aren't going to be mad if you, however you use them, you use them. They like to have you use them for personal use most of the time. But this one came up last week, and I was like, what are the odds? For all the years that I've been in these groups, I have not seen one creator create this kind of content for people to use in their junk journals. Not once. And I'd say in the past 3 or 4 years. So it was kind of like meant to be type fate, whatever you want to call it. It just seemed to happen at the right time. And I'm going to show you some of these sheets that I printed out. So this one says every day is a fresh beginning. Collect moments, not things. Time invested in kindness always returns. Life is measured in memories. Progress, not perfection. One step at a time. Find joy in the journey. Time reveals beautiful things. The best is yet to come. And you would cut these out and maybe use them in your journals or whatever. And I have been busy cutting out. This is how many different inspirations there are in this group of stuff. And I have that baggie full, and I have this baggie full. These are all little notations and stuff. All these are going to be sent out into the world for people who may need them. Whether I do it in my snail mail, or I make them into little cards that I place around town. I'm actually using, I printed a set, and then I have a set to keep. A set that I cut apart and a set that I keep. And so I actually have been using some of these sayings for my rocks. So I'm doubling up on these as positivity messages. So I have that one. Let's see. Let me get this one. These are like bookmarks. Live in the present and make it beautiful. The best memories are made one moment at a time. Time reveals beautiful things. Be patient, stay faithful. These are such awesome things, and they just came up on my feed. This person had created them. This one here, where the best memories are made one moment at a time, always also has cherish today always. Little reminders. Here's another one. The best moments are the ones we share. These are mostly family ones here. Family is not an important thing. It's everything. Time spent with loved ones is time well spent. The greatest gift is time spent with those we love. Collect moments, not things again. Together is my favorite place to be. Every family has a story. Welcome to ours. Life is busy, but family should never be an afterthought. The love of family is life's greatest blessing. What I love most about my home is who I share it with. Family, where life begins and love never ends. No matter how much time passes, family stays close to the heart. Be present, put down your phone, cherish the time. That's important. The most valuable thing you can give someone is your time. Those we love don't go away. They walk beside us every day. So, some of these are appropriate for me to just hand out. Some of the family ones, not so much. Those I might just put out. Like people can just take them and use them the way they wish, however they would want them. There's some other pretty ones. The best time is now. Small moments become big memories. Choose joy today. Time spent smiling is never wasted. Your story is written one day at a time. Make ordinary moments extraordinary. Slow down and enjoy the day. Enjoy today. Live this moment fully. Today is a beautiful gift. These are good ones to pass out or use on rocks. Every family has its own beautiful timeline. The best memories begin at home. Love makes every minute count. Gather often. Cherish the little moments. Time with family is priceless. Our greatest adventures happen together. Family is forever. This is craziness, all this stuff. Bloom in your own time. Trust the timing of your life. New beginnings arrive quietly. Let life unfold naturally. Be patient with your journey. Every sunrise is another chance. Beautiful things take time. Life moves in seasons. Hope blooms every day. You are always becoming. Find beauty in every season of life. Every day is a fresh start. Forever starts today. Time cannot diminish true love. Every love story is timeless. Together through every season. Time spent loving is never wasted. Hearts never keep score. Love lasts forever. You are my favorite moment. Every second with you matters. Those are some good ones too. Don't watch the clock. Do what it does. Keep going. Time doesn't heal everything, but it teaches us how to live with it. Hey, yesterday is history. Tomorrow is a mystery. Today is a gift. That's why it's called the present. Pretty good. These are like big cards that they have. Life moves pretty fast. If you don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it. Don't count the days, make the days count. Time with family isn't just important, it's everything. Love grows in shared moments and strengthens with the passing of time. Whew. I mean, I could go on and on. These are just amazing. These are all the ones. I mean, I have a stack here. I have all of these are all different ones. Some are repeated, some aren't. Now this one, I noticed after I printed it out, this one's all about retirement. But they still have some different things in here that I can use. Like time to relax, recharge, enjoy the simple things. The days are yours, make them amazing. Wake up, drink coffee, be happy, repeat. The best view comes after the hardest climb. Enjoy the view. New adventures await. It's not about having time, it's about making time. Finally, time to do what makes your soul happy. More sunrises, more sunsets, more time. Here's to the next beautiful chapter. Do more of what makes you forget to check the clock. Your time, your dreams, your life. Enjoy every moment. So those can be, some of these can be used and some not so much. This one I think is a lot about birthdays, but there are some in here like don't count the years, make the years count. It's your time to shine. Life gets better with every year. Today is the perfect time to celebrate you. Wishing you time filled with love, laughter, and joy. Another trip around the sun and you're still brilliant. Your best years are still ahead of you. And it says adventure, happiness, dreams on the sign. Time may pass, but you just keep getting better. So many memories, so much more time to make. Here's to time well spent and a year well lived. May your year ahead be as wonderful as you are. Let's see. Today is all about you. Enjoy every second. Time is the most valuable gift. Spend it on what makes you happy. So there are some that I can use in these. And here's some more of those. More of these. More of these. More of these. And so I am just awesome. I feel so awesome to have these. I'm able to have these. And so a lot of them are duplicated because I did a double. Actually, I think I did a triple of these. So I had them. So that I had these. An extra set just in case something happened. But yeah, so I have all of these now, and I have so many cut apart already. I was going to do that on the video, but I thought that would just take up too much. This is a different one. The best memories begin at home with the people we love. Family is time well spent, love that lasts forever. So time doesn't heal everything, but it teaches us how to deal with it. I like that. So I put that up on my positivity channel, which is another thing that I'm going to, not channel, but I mean Facebook page, which is another thing that I'm planning on doing with some of these sayings, is that I'm going to take a picture of them, crop it, edit it, and then put it up on my, as a, every day you have a positive message there, that if people come to see the Facebook group, they're going to see a little message every time. And you can post whatever you want on there. I mean, it's all about positivity. If you want to just come on there and say, hey, just stopping in, hoping everyone's having a great week, hoping everyone's having a great day, or if you're having a rough time, hope it gets better for you. And you just comment and say just a little thing. One little thing, you have no idea how it makes a difference. just like everybody says, different, even in your actions, like holding the door for someone, smiling at somebody, just giving them a smile may help. Not even saying anything. Helping somebody with something, like if they're having trouble getting, I've done this. I've seen people who use the scooters in the supermarkets and can't reach the top shelf. Can I get that for you? Yep. I'm short myself, but I will. If I'm not able to get it, I have Mark get it, because they can't. You know how frustrating is that for you, knowing you do not have the ability to get something, but you're too proud to ask for help. You feel weird asking a stranger, could you get me that? So if I see somebody struggling, I just say, do you need help? Would you like me to get that? Are you doing okay? Do you need something? Just something. And yesterday when I was doing my video, I said it's going to be hot around different parts of the country. Crazy, crazy hot. So in my video that I did for my other channel yesterday, I made it a point to say, check on the elderly. Check on the people that are handicapped. Check on your neighbors. Check, just even if you have family members living far away from you and you cannot check on them, have the police do a welfare check. They can do it. They'll just go knock on the door and make sure the person's okay. Look, I live this many miles away. I know it's going to get super hot there. I don't know if they have enough air. I hope they're going to be okay. Could you just at least check on them? If you have an extra fan and you know you have an elderly person in the neighborhood who you're not sure if they have a fan or can afford one, because these people are struggling too. They finally get a chance to live out the rest of their life, but it's a miserable time in the world. So they have to scrape every penny. So they may try to skimp on other things that they don't realize is important, and they'll say, no, I didn't get a fan. I didn't think I need one. Or if I have a fan, if I have to go out and buy a fan, I can't pay my certain kind of bill. Help people out. If people, there's even Facebook groups I've seen where it'll say in search of. Someone will put on there, I really need this. Could somebody give me milk money? I have 2 kids and I can't make the milk stretch till Friday till I get paid. Is there anybody who can help me? I mean, there are lots of ways you can help people. I'm a member of that. It's a Burke's free site where you put in there if you really need something. And sometimes you could get nobody who responds to what you say. At least you gave it a shot. It's better than not doing anything at all. But if you're lucky, there'll be like 5 or 6 people say, hey, yeah, I can help you out with that. Do you need me to just bring you a gallon of milk? Do you just, where do you live? What kind of milk do you want? Look, I will just bring it to you. You have people that will go out of their way to help you. So that's why they're members of that group. They may not be the ones always in search of something, but they may be the ones who are able to help other people. So there is some good out there in the world. And I apologize for yapping and carrying on about this, but how we're living now, we need this. I need it. I had a really rough day yesterday, and I was talking on a friend's channel today on his live, and I even said, how I'm having issues my darn self, and sometimes doing something to keep myself busy and knowing that I can make a difference somewhere else, and knowing there's somebody out there who has it worse off than me. That's what you got to keep in your head. When you get to a point where you're like, this is a real struggle, you got to think there's always at least one other person out there who has it worse than you do. And so we all have to deal with things in our own way, and this is how I'm dealing with my stuff. I'm still thinking about my next doctor visit, requesting my mental health therapy again. I was doing good there for a little bit, but like I say, life is like a roller coaster, and I even stated this in that live, that life has been a roller coaster, but there are too many times that I've fallen off the ride. There, how you have highs and lows, and it seems like when you are going up and you're high, it's like something happens that it teases you and say, nope, boom, and you hit the bottom. You go up, boom, always like what goes up must come down type theory. And sometimes you're stuck down there at the bottom until something can help you back up. And me trying to keep myself busy, I have this struggle with, I try to keep myself busy by doing my art in many forms. So I try to do my art because it kind of, I either color, I do adult coloring, or I do sketching, and or painting, and I've been doing a lot of that this week. And last month I really needed it. I painted 108 rocks to put out in the world and send messages of positivity. I did puzzle pieces. I did little cards. And so I've got a lot that I have put out, and I still have some that I still have to go out. But I'm at my point right now where I don't feel comfortable going outside. I get myself a hard time because I will find myself enjoying something. I know this is really bad, but I find myself enjoying something, and then the guilt comes in. How can you enjoy something when this is going on in your life? How can you? It's like I'm preventing myself from rising above a situation. But the problem is, this is a situation that keeps coming back into my life with reminders, and so it's very hard for me to move on, not only physically but mentally. When you have things that trigger every day, it may be a song, it may be a date, it may be a month, it may be something you see on TV that is similar to what you're going through. Every day I have at least one thing that will slap me back into reality of my turmoil that I'm going through. And it'll be, I really am beating myself up. So I know that I need to get my mental health back on track some way, some form, because I only have one other person to talk to besides my cats and my online chat family, which is from all over the world. I love them dearly, and I do really connect with them, but I can only connect with them if a live is on their channel, so if they're having a rough time, or if circumstances prevents a live from happening, there's not that outlet to be with those people that you can share, they know your struggles and are there for you, and it's like a safe place. So I know I need to get myself to some place where I have an avenue where I can speak my mind, and maybe someone else has alternatives that can help me get through things. Because the situations that I have going on are things that I think it's harder because I have no control over them. There's no way, shape, or form that I can turn it around. And not knowing what to do or how this is all going to play out in the years ahead is really eating at me, because it's the things that I'm missing are important things. So as these milestones come up, I am battling the struggle to not be a part of that milestone. And I don't know if there's ever going to be a chance that I'll ever be able to explain why we were absent. We weren't there during these milestones. So the only way I am struggling through that is trying to form my own therapy, and I'm really beating myself up a lot, and I'm tangling myself with thoughts and issues. So this is my somewhat of my outlet to do these things. And I'm sorry if I'm repetitive and I seem to really, or if you're feeling I'm too pushy with this topic, I apologize. But this is something that I feel passionate about at this moment in time, that to help me heal and maybe help someone else heal, or give someone a boost, or just to reach someone besides myself. So that is whatever Wednesday's topic and project. And I hope, oh my goodness, Cinder. So I hope that what I'm doing does help. Sorry, Cinder. That's our crotchety old man. He's got a lot to say today. So, yep. They get tired of hearing me talk to them, and they'll just walk off. You know how cats are. Okay, Mom, that's enough. I'm not going to pay attention to you today. So we have 5 of them. So luckily I can get one of them to listen to me, right? Oh, they're so independent. Thank you for tuning in today. And hopefully you can do something positive today, or you're doing good. I'll be happy if you guys are all just doing fine and doing good, and keep it up and persevere, get yourself through shit, and don't let the shit pile up, because sometimes there's no shovel, right? Absolutely no shovel for that shit. My shit, well, mine would need a bulldozer and a dump truck. That's where I'm at. But enough of that negativity. Let's go forward, do something positive, and hopefully make a difference. Please stay happy, stay healthy, stay creative, stay colorful, stay creepy, stay true to yourself, stay kind, it matters. Stay safe, it matters. Stay healthy, if I haven't already said that. And stay tuned for my next video. Hopefully I haven't turned you away, but hopefully I have helped someone also. Thank you so much. Thumbs up if you liked it, subscribe if you haven't, and if you have, thank you so much for sticking around for my nonsense. Okay, see you in the next one. Bye-bye for now.